Hello, feminine dominant energies, Capricorn sign. Welcome to Daughter of Wind Tarot. My name is Mara. I'll be taking care of your intuitive needs. Bing. So I've got a lot of catch up to do, and I had someone from the past that was like, "This is my story. Can you continue with that?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So that's what we're doing. So Cappy feminine dominant signs. The story that we had going on TikTok. Couple of things. So I am reading for energy in and around you. I have had a couple of people make requests, and they're like, "Yeah, that's not my story." Here's the thing. I could be reading for the person down, as I told this other person, like on a park bench behind you. It's energy that's in and around you. If I'm not in your group, and that's why I actually love the TikTok thing, because people are like in 60 seconds, like, "Oh crap, that's my reading," versus like 10 minutes in listening to a reader and they're like, "That's not me." You know what I mean? So it can be vice versa. So if a lot of people are like, "Yeah, that's the story," but only if I swap the placements. Again, when I say feminine dominant, yes, that is a lot of ladies are in their feminine dominant energies, but a lot of ladies are not, right? And so it's just, are you in a giving energy, or are you in a receiving energy? As a queen, the queens receive, depending on the queen and how they are. They can be, but they tend to be balanced. But in your feminine energy, it just means that, let's say the person in the story is the one that is chasing, they would be the dominant, the masculine dominant. If you're the one being chased, then you're the feminine dominant. So it doesn't matter what the plumbing is, all right? Okay, so let's do a recap, and then we'll get over. So Cappy dominant ladies, and again, so I set my intentions, especially for the TikToks. I don't really even set intentions. I'm just trying to pick up stories. Even though I say it's daily energy read, this story is going to be ongoing, right? So it's going to change with free will, but we've got, we're just going to get into it. Okay, all right. Let's see here. So, okay, we're going to recap. So we had the hangman. Hangman is the overall dominant energy. First card is always the strongest. And this is where I feel that you have been in this energy. Now, a hangman is actually really great. It's kind of like the hermit, which we actually end on the hermit. And the hermit is a spiritual pause. So the hermit's looking within for enlightenment, but hangman is kind of like, it is of free will, like you put yourself into a hangman, but it also could be that spirit put you into a hangman. Sometimes spirit will do that, perhaps before a tower, to give you some reflection on what's going to go on, or things that you need to do, make decisions that you need to make. It's an opportunity to reflect, just like Mercury retrograde is a time to reflect on the old relationship. That's why people, they talk about the Lazarus effect of people coming back from the dead into your life during Mercury retrograde, because it's a time where things slow down, including us, right? I'm trying to keep myself slowed down and in retrograde mode of being grateful, trying to purge, let go of things. I've slowed my actions, my work down, everything down, because I'm very prone. I've got 6 Mercury placements. So it really affects me. Like, I have to watch like the other day, I wanted to take photos for you so badly. I came up against, or right across 2 herds of horses in the Salt River. But I knew that and also here's that Saturn retrograde thing too, is last year, almost to the day exactly, probably 2 weeks off, it was actually 4th of July weekend, I lost my phone in that same river, trying to do some dumb shit, thinking I was being safe or whatever, and I dropped it, and then I could just feel like, have you learned your lesson? While I'm trying to tug it out of my little thing this time to get pictures. Have you learned your lesson? We know you want to share it, but have you learned your lesson? I tucked that bad boy right in there, because Mercury retrograde is no joke if you're not taking your time and looking around you and noticing things around you. Yes, there's going to be a slowdown, right? There's going to be delays. It's not about like, oh my God, what do I do if something goes wrong in my electronic? Just know. So now when I know that all of my electronics are screwing up, they have been for the past 2 weeks because of the pre-shadow. But now I know that it's going to be happening for the next 6 weeks. What can I do? I can just take a deep breath and just wait for my electronic to get back online instead of freaking out, throwing it across the room, all of these other things. I know I don't get frustrated with myself when my speech is messed up, because I know it's something out of my control. Again, how do people not think that the gravitational pull of a planet, or the lack thereof, doesn't affect they're outer, you know, the 3D on Earth things that happen to us. It doesn't make any sense to me. We believe that the moon, you know, pulls the tides. The tides, we're what, 73% water? And we do think that the moon cycles don't affect us? Hello? I mean, case in point. I'm just saying. Anyway, so that was a tangent. You were in a hangman, either put by self-inflicted or not self-inflicted. Okay, so we are going to clarify that. And you're coming in your past position is you were in a situation where you were in a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles upright is all about an equal give and take. Everybody's offering their different unique gifts, but if there's a balance, in the reverse, it means that somebody was either overgiving, which of course, you know, as we can do feminine energies, we're supposed to be receiving, but a lot of times in our programming from our past, we are taught that we're supposed to be the givers, right? Yes, we're supposed to give the nourishment. The nourishment is a hug, though. The nourishment isn't a gift. We're the surrounding. I mean, it's even like I said in our plumbing. We surround, we envelop the giver, and we nourish the giver, which is the masculine energy, and provide the stability and emotional space for them to come in and give, because that's what they want to do, right? Men love when they can figure out what you want and what they can give you, or men are masculine energies. That makes them the happiest, right? So we need to enable that, but in order to enable that, we have to be in a position where we feel that we are worthy enough to receive it. And that's where, you know, we get a little skews. So we are taught by our programming from our parents, if we just give to a man, you know, the way to a man's heart is through his belly and all this other stuff, give, that they're going to appreciate it. And I think all of us know, or at least now, or at least probably the feminine perspective energies that are watching me have probably figured out by now that all of that giving just wears you the fuck out, and they don't appreciate it, and they're going to go find someone else. And we're like, who is that female that doesn't do a thing? She doesn't, and she didn't cook and this, that, and the other. And that's right, because she magnetizes, she sucks it in, treating him like shit. And you're like, she treats him like shit. That's right. That's right, because she's feeding into his mommy daddy, right? There's so much pathology with attachment theory and trauma bonding and all that other stuff, but we'll get into that later in 60-second bites. So, a lack of equal give and take in a nutshell. All right, Queen of Fire next. Oh, I love this. Is the most magnetic queen. In other scenarios, she can be considered the mistress, because she is the one that draws and magnetizes. So she's doing with the drawing, but she's also the mystic. She also believes in I don't even like saying the word occult. We're like, oh, occult. Now we're gonna think of like, I don't know, some awful, horrible movie or whatever, but believes in things that are bigger than her. I believe, for me, is what the occult is, or is willing to ask questions and not be fed all of the information that's fed to her. Right? She is the think for yourself, question authority figure. Okay? That's why we love her. She goes out and she gets shit done, but she's a powerful manifestor. I see her as a Scorpio. So I know Scorpios are water, but she's just got, like, doesn't she just have that stinger? But her stinger's like inside of her heart, right? This is what we want to harness, even as a water sign or earth sign or whatever, right? This is what we need to harness, to step out and say, I'm not afraid, but I'm not going to go out there and pantsuit nation it. No offense, not saying that, but we're not going to go out there and say, we're going to take what was not given to us. No, we sit back, we get quiet, just like with a dog. When the dog's running down the frickin' beach, you stop, you turn, and you walk the other way in a very small, quiet, and that dog will turn around, right? But when you say, come here, get right here, right now, that dog's like, screw you, right? Exactly. This is how we magnetize. We magnetize by not telling everybody our business. It's not like, oh, I went here and got my hair done and all of this money I spent and blah, blah, blah. Let people ask you, where did you get that? In a quiet little story. Keep mystery to yourself. This is why she's the mistress, right? Because she keeps the mystery. She doesn't give it all out. And we're not supposed to. The divine feminine is supposed to stand in her power, and everyone she walks in the room, it's not because her ass cheeks are hanging out of her shorts. It's because her ass cheeks are hanging out of her shorts inside. And everybody can see them, but they can't see them, and they want to know, right? Why is it, Playboy is still one of the, a very, very popular magazines? Because, yes, they put it out there, but it's tasteful. Okay, you can say, oh, she likes pornography, but look at that versus the porn that's out there that's got everybody's freaking labia, like, spread open like a Rorschach, / I don't know, science project type of thing. Where is the mystery of getting a flash of, I don't know if I can say that, but a flash of lady part than something straight up in your face where you're like, I think that's the sword and I don't even know what that is. I know I'm getting really graphic right now, but seriously, where is the mystery in that, right? This is why she's the mistress. Be the mistress. Take on that energy at least, you know. I'm not saying go after people's men, because here's the thing is, unfortunately, she's seen as the mistress from the male perspective or from a female perspective of someone to be jealous of. Really, she's just confident in herself and, you know, confident that she doesn't have to go chase. This queen does not chase. Her energy runs after you, catches you, and then drags you back to the cave and then freaking gnaws on you. Just saying. So like I said in the TikTok, 10 minutes in, I was going to try and make this quick. Apparently not. We had 3 major arcana, and then I realized we had 2 6s. They were both in reverse. 6 of air. This is about moving on, and you did not move on. You know why? Because you were in reverse. You stayed stuck. You stayed stagnant, and this is in, you know, a very recent... This is almost a present position, so I feel like you might be feeling stagnant now. So I feel, yeah, we're getting that, like, okay, I'm ready to go, and they're like, oh, but, you know, and you could be held up. So we're going to get into that a little more. And then we have the Hermit. The Hermit in reverse, though, that is telling me this is your absolute future energy of getting out of that introspective, maybe looking your wounds, getting more insight, maybe getting downloads from divine, whatever it is, and ready to go out into public and speak and stand in your truth, regardless of whether you're with someone or not, right? Okay. All right, so we are going to get an energy. Let's just, what energy is my Cappy Femmes? What energy, what animal energy are they harnessing right now? And the person they're dealing with. I'm like, do we really even want to get, this feels like this is all you, but we'll see. What is the energy my Cappy Femmes are harnessing right now? Ooh. Yeah, what did I say about roller coaster? Firefly. Yeah, Firefly is you're feeling bright, you're feeling good, and then you have to, just like, you know, me, working with energy, I can just like go, and then I burn out. Now I'm learning I have to like really temper that during the day, but that can be emotions. You can burn, you know, energy physically, emotionally. You know, if you've got even a job where you're just sitting on your behind, but you're staring at the screen and you're dealing with numbers and you have all this mental energy, it's burning out. This is burnout. But here I've got Bear, and I love Bear because look at that. It's the tiniest. It's the like bloop, bloop. And Bear, that's like, boom, I'm here. So you are harnessing, even though, and this could also be, you know, this is a very big ancestral card for me. This also may be a totem for you or a totem for one of your ancestors. I see Mama Grizzly Bear all over this, and I feel like it's almost like over your shoulder. I feel like you're divinely protected. I was going to say I feel like this is your totem, but, you know, because I don't want to get into all the woo and scare people off and everything like that. Yeah, but this is like totally like a bear guide for you that's watching you and trying to, hoping that you won't burn out. And then we've got Wolf. That just flipped up. That's strange, but we're going to roll with it. Wolf, you know, Wolf is all about teaching what you know. And when you teach something, when you teach what you know, you learn from it even more, right? When we teach something, it just reinforces it. So share your knowledge. You know, maybe it's just to like a niece of yours or something. You know, when we start doing this inner child work, keep telling people. I say keep telling. I haven't really talked to a lot of people about it, but I'm talking to y'all. You know, something I'm opening up about. But the one thing that really helped me, people are like, love your inner child, you know, wound and all, you know, I don't know, all this wounding crap, whatever. I'm like, no, just give me, just as a Capricorn, like the most efficient way to get better. Okay, I've got a lot of freaking pathology and programming that I have to deal with. How do I take the shortcut? And what I realized is, you know, when they're saying, you know, treat your inner child and all this other stuff, I'm like, how do I make that practical? You know how you make it practical? If you have a daughter, and there's probably a lot of women, I don't have a daughter. I don't have any children as of yet that are in, you know, the 3D as of right now. I have Blossom. And, well, not lost, but, you know, society's way speaking, I have lost them physically. I just got really distracted. Okay, so the guy that doesn't call or ghosts or whatever, or even if you had a daughter or if you have a daughter, and if a guy treated you the way that she treated her, the way he treated you. So let's say, you know, some guy doesn't call your daughter back, and she calls and she's like, Mom, you know, he said he was going to, you know, go out with me or whatever, blah, 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 and he doesn't call me back. What would you say as a mother? You'd be like, screw that, son of a. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. You are not worth someone that doesn't see your worth at the beginning. They don't see it at the end, right? How would you talk to your daughter if she were to tell you everything that was going on, all the little things that was just opening up about how people treated her? What you, with your female intuition, what you know and hear is like, yeah, that's not that kind of guy, but you will go out and pick that guy up at the bar and take him home and wonder why it doesn't work out. I'm not trying to spill any tea, but I mean, we've all done it, right? And if you haven't done it, I don't know why you're watching tarot. If you're that awesome that you've just never had the issue of like picking the wrong partner based on possible programming and trauma bonding and all this other stuff and, you know, pathologies that you don't understand, and why do I keep attracting the same guy? Maybe because you're the common denominator. Maybe the problem's with you and not the person that you're attracting. Just saying. All right, no, we're not even getting to another person. I don't even want another energy. I love that we're sticking right there. All right, so we are going to clarify, because I'm still trying to keep this in 16 minutes. I think that's a lot of the messages I'm trying to get out. Yeah, we want to, you know, focus on the storyline or what have you. The storyline is about you right now. If we were talking about someone else, if someone else had popped up into this, then you're getting more into he said, she said type of stuff. But right now, this is all about you, Cappies. And I know, I just went through this. We're all, you know, there's this huge awakening, right? Regardless of what you believe, people are waking up. I didn't even understand. People were like, I'm woke. I'm like, well, what does that mean? I guess I'm like, no, I guess I'm woke. Because I've just decided not to get spoon-fed my information and to go out and kill it and stab it and hunt it and research it myself. All right. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the... Whew. Sorry, I got all worked up. I'm like sweating. Ugh. My vicarious meat sweats because I can't eat meat. Eating salmon. I've eaten like this big a piece of salmon in the past 24 days. I'm like eating... I have to do readings just so I can feed myself good protein. It's the only reason why I do this. All right. Clarify the Hangman, please. Hangman. Clarify Hangman. Woo. All right. Ooh. All right. Looking closer at a thief. I love the Lenormand Kipper Euro trash deck is what I'm calling it now. So yeah, and thief is not necessarily dealing with a thief, but I just feel like you're saying you're looking closer at a theft. Oh, looking closer at a theft. Okay, so it could be a person, right? People take things from us. So hurt people, that whole thing or whatever, but they can take a piece of ourselves. You are looking closer maybe at perhaps all of the people that have taken a piece of you in the past, perhaps. Looking closer at all of your relationship in the spiritual pause, trying to figure out what's what. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're getting into this whole thing. Yeah, because we realize that our relationships, the still waters run even, or not so still waters run even deeper, right? And we get into this age group where we're just like, how, if you aren't going to step to me, then we have all this big game of come to me, step to me, correct, blah, you don't know this, that, and the other, and then all of a sudden we have to look at ourselves and realize that, again, you know, we're the common denominator, and if we want to change something and how people treat us, then we have to change how we think and treat ourselves, right? Looking closer at the people that have taken things from you. Clarify the 6 of pathway in the bottom might come out. 6 of earth in reverse. 6 of earth in reverse. Oh, there he is. Mer. It's about a boy or a masculine. It's about a person that you were dealing with that was not giving what you were giving or taking, you know, vice versa. Perhaps someone that you thought was going to be there forever, the stork's mate forever, right? And they're very equal in building, right? They travel together. They build their nest together. They strengthen their foundation together. Yeah. All right. Moving on. House of Ocean. Moving on. Ding. All right. Queen of Fire. She's awesome. Queen of Fire. Clarify Queen of Fire, please. Digging deeper into what, Spirit? To a house, into your domestic, digging deeper into home, self. It could be digging deeper, like into, you may be purchasing a home or something like that, or looking, but I feel like it's digging deeper into domestic. Yeah, your home, your house, right? Your vessel, your spirituality. Oh, I love that. Yeah, total spirituality. Yes. I love this so much. Your spirituality, your health, right? Your legacy. With the things that make you happy and make everybody's like, life isn't rainbows and unicorns. It can come pretty damn close if you decide not to look at the freaking gutter. I haven't watched news since March 27th. I get my information from the little like scrolls on YouTube and my roommates. I'm not saying that'd be cool. I'm just saying that everybody's like, how can you be like whatever? Because ignorance is my bliss. I'm still in it, right? I'm still keeping my eye on it ish, but I can only do what I did. Like the other day posting, that's something I could do, right? That's a racist I could out. Plain and simple. You're a dumbass, shaking my head, SMH, whatever. You put that kind of crap down on freaking paper, I'm going to expose you, but I'm not going to go out there and, you know what I mean? Like, it's what I'm doing. For me, what makes me happy. It's all about that self-love, right? As long as I know that I did not say something about that, that's something that I felt like I could do something about, and I didn't walk away from it, okay, but I don't feel like I can change the patriarchy. Besides, it's coming down on its own anyways. 6 of air, right? You build a house on some shady stuff. So 6 of air, what's going to help Capricorn? Why is Capricorn up? Why is Cappy still stuck? Why can't Cappy move on right now? Just like that. Okay. So we're still in some healing mode, right? In despair, right? High honor with the loyalty, thinking that maybe this person was of the highest integrity and that they had good loyalty, and look at the mirroring of this, like despair, high honor, right? Total opposites. Loyalty and the fox, someone that was cunning. This is a 7 of swords. This is someone trying to get away, trying to be slick. Maybe they really pulled the wool over your eyes, and perhaps, right? So still healing. What can Cappy do? We're gonna get on to we're already 22 minutes. Well, I guess what can Cappy do to get to unstuck? How about that? All right, that was fast. Make a decision. Yeah, make a decision. Adjudication. Make a decision. All you gotta do is make a decision. Make a decision to what? Get out of your hermit mode. Okay, clarify hermit mode. Clarify hermit mode. I love these. Oh. Clarify hermit mode. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I'm gonna look at that. Main female. Okay, we'll keep that one out there. This is you, Cappy. I don't know if this is message of love to self, or maybe you've got somebody new. If this resonates with you, go ahead and contact me, daughterofwyntarot@gmail.com. If you come over, friends and family, or TikTok disc, basically it's $50 every half hour. Partner reads take me an hour. Single reads take me 30 minutes. So here we go. A message of love. I don't know if this is love thyself, because it's all we're talking about inner child. Yeah, I feel like this is how can, clarify hermit. This is, I think, going out there. This is all self, right? The female love and inner child work, doing the inner child work. That's what all this was about, right? Can we get one more for, I'm not going to take that. It's happening quickly. I just got the broom out here, but I just want to, oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, it's happening quickly. I'm like, because sometimes this can be like, false words, or, and I got the mature woman out. I was like, please don't tell me you've got another piece up here, but now I feel like the mature woman is you. You have matured. Things are going to happen quickly. What things are going to happen? Number 1 in the Lenormand deck is a brand new sparkly rainbow start that leads to financial abundance. This is a financial abundance card. I love it so much. We're going to get a Moonology. Okay. We're going to get one Moonology card, and then I'm going to get off so I can get this uploaded to you. I love this so much. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, we got 3. A time for healing. A time for healing. Ooh. I love this so much. Communication is, oh, sorry. Oh, this one. Okay, this was in the middle. Nothing will come of the situation. This is just spirit saying, you know what? It's time for you to heal. It's done. It's over with. But communication is key. You have to make that decision. You're going to have to step out and like just put your big girl panties on and do it. All right, we're going to get this uploaded. We'll see you soon. I love you, Cappies. Bye.